Alright, this is my first test of the microphone here. Actually heading off to a barbecue with a bunch of our coworkers. We won a costume contest at a bowling tournament for a charity. So we got the $100 and we're putting that towards food and drink and whatnot. And then we all pitch in the rest for drinks and salad, whatever. That's what I'm bringing right now. I've got salad that my roommate made in the backpack. So here we go. I'm not used to wearing this helmet, so this is my AGVV flyer. So this is definitely a new feeling. I have earbuds in my ears as opposed to my Bluetooth system that I have in my other helmet. My other helmet's a Shark RSF3. It has the Uclear HBC 100 Plus, and that works pretty well. It links Pandora and my phone via Bluetooth to the headset, so I can listen to music pretty well. But sound quality is pretty decent. It's not, of course, not as loud as having earbuds in. Taking surface streets all the way to where I gotta go, which should be interesting. I wish there was a freeway out here. Well, the major wasn't going to take Grand Avenue. Kind of sucks. Lots of stoplights downtown Peoria. A couple of radar stations. Kind of sucks. I'm going to bust down a street called Tacoma down here. And the town we go through down Tacoma here is actually called El Mirage. And they're notorious for photo radar vans down this stretch of road. It's not a very big town, so they try to get revenue as much as they can. These photo radar is kind of stupid, kind of a waste. They actually put in a permanent photo radar a couple miles down straight this road, down Dysart. I'm not sure if it's even active or not yet, but not really. I have zipped past it and it's not flashing at me, so I'm assuming it's not up and running. And speed limit down here is 25 through here. And as you can see, my odometer is not on, so I have no idea how fast I'm going. Real fun. I have a connector that's bad behind my speedometer, so it's every now and then my connection is intermittent, so it has trouble tracking my mileage, so my mileage is off a little bit. Not too much, it's only been doing it for a little while. I had to order a wiring harness from another rider on the ZX6 community just to so I can splice in the new harness and make sure I have the connection. So I've got to find time to do that amongst all my other repairs I got to do on vehicles like my truck. Alright, I do not see a photo radar. Nice. It works. I hope y'all can hear me over the sound of my exhaust here. It's wide open, no muffler, nothing. My buddy did a custom job on it about 3 years ago, and it can be heard a pretty good distance away. My folks, they live in the other side of town. They can hear me getting on the freeway 2.5 miles from their house. So that's just to give you any idea of how loud this sucker is. And that's not even really getting on it. This is really kind of just normal acceleration. All right, numbnuts, I'm going right here. What are you doing? Yeah, this little stop sign section is kind of a pain in the ass. Really? Come on. Somebody frickin' go. Alright. stoplights on Grand Avenue. You're off by a little bit, you start catching every damn light. It's fucking stupid. They don't time them right. And this is one of the lights that has a floater radar camera. Sensors are in the pavement, so thankfully, if you're on a motorcycle, you can just zip around the sensor in the pavement, and cars have no idea what you're doing. They're surprised, so they see you zip by them, doing like 70, 80 miles an hour and at 45, and it doesn't flash at them, or flash at you, but they still don't understand how you don't get a speed ticket. Nice Corvette. There we go. One green light. Probably gets all the rest of these some bitches red. Now thankfully today is Saturday afternoon, otherwise traffic's a real pain in the ass on a Monday or Tuesday morning with all these damn lights. And to my left over here is where a lot of the senior citizens live, so thankfully they don't move around very much in the early mornings during everybody else's commute, but it does happen from time to time, and they drive slower than all hell. The only one drawback to living in the part of town I live in is you gotta get through OP Central, and OP, by the way, is old person, so if you hear me use that term, that's what I'm referring to. Decently warm day. It's about 100 it's probably 105 right now, which is what, about 41 degrees centigrade for our European friends. So it's a little toasty. But once you get moving, you cool down a little bit, even though it's kind of like getting blown in the face by a hairdryer most of the time. So if you're able to ride with your visor cracked a little bit, that'll help a little bit, but with how loud my exhaust is, I have no idea if y'all could even hear me with my visor open. So this will be an interesting experience to plug this video in and see how everything sounds. Like I said, this is the first time I've been using a microphone like this. I've used the GoPro before, but for track days that I do at like Spring Mountain in Pearl, Nevada, Chuckwalla Desert Center. But I usually don't use it on the street very much. But with the stuff that happened in Yuma last week, definitely a good idea to start using it to kind of cover your ass. Should an incident like that happen, where that gentleman got out of his car and assaulted a rider and his girlfriend for basically committing a traffic violation, which is a civil matter. He decided to take out a little bit of vigilante justice by committing a misdemeanor assault just for a frickin' moving violation. I mean, all the kid did was the lane split in between him and a bus just to get to the front of a light. You know, that does happen. I try not to do it myself, but in Arizona it is illegal to do that. But people still do it as a safety reason. And plus it's so damn hot out most of the time. If you're stuck in rush hour traffic and commuting, well, you don't want to be sitting in 108-degree heat surrounded by a bunch of cars giving off their engine heat and sitting on your motorcycle that's running hot as well. So I understand that. That's why I try not to commute to work myself on the bike. I have a truck that I take to work that has air conditioning. Thank God for air conditioning in this state. I don't know how people lived in this state without air conditioning before. I definitely sure as hell couldn't do it. That's definitely something I could not have dealt with. I mean, swamp coolers are all great and wonderful as an alternative, but as soon as that humidity hits, boy, it ain't worth a shit. Alright there, Kia. Get him behind you here. Alright. Alright, it should be, excuse me, woo, tired. I was outside doing yard work most of the morning, so, my apologies if I yawn at you or sneeze or breathing heavy or anything like that. It's getting myself together to do this thing. Alright, we're pretty much past OP Central. We're into what's called Peoria. Oh yeah, the OP Central is actually Sun City. It's one of the first retirement age-restricted communities in the nation. There we go. Trying to adjust my helmet so I can hear my music. And unfortunately, with this helmet, it's race fit, so it's pretty tight to my head. Doesn't really give you enough room or much room for your earbuds without jabbing you on the side of the head. And so considering mounting the GoPro mount on my usual helmet with the what's his face on it, with the Uclear HPC 100 Plus, but kind of hesitant to do that. Because I don't want to be adding weight to that thing. It's darn light. And, I don't know how it would feel with a camera hanging off the side of my head on that helmet. I haven't tried it yet, so we shall see. Alright, let this guy go. Come on, Hyundai. Thank you very much. Alright. Get out from behind these cars, it's good airflow. Not sure if you saw that, but as I turned the intersection, my window temperature hit about 221, which is normal. A little bit higher than I like it, but it is normal. But in Phoenix, that happens. You see all these guys on these motorcycle forums. Oh, what's the normal temperature? I'm in blah blah blah. Well, I'm in freaking Phoenix. It's hotter than shit. And my bike runs in traffic about 205 going down the highway. That's kind of a noob question, but I try not to be tough on those guys. But sometimes you look at the questions and you just think, what the fuck were you thinking? Alright, let's get up on this guy. Alright. excuse me. Oh. Thing is, living out here in Phoenix is when you transition from winter to summer, any time you spend out in the heat just drains the energy right out of you. I mean, we're growing up where I grew up in Illinois, outside of Chicago. You could be outside all day, running and playing around like an idiot, and be a little bit tired when you got home, but you come inside, you still have time to do stuff or some energy to do stuff. Out here, boy, you're outside for 20 minutes, your ass is drained. You know, there's no clouds in the sky, you're just getting pounded by that sun. Then you tack on the 108-degree heat, whammo, screwed. So you definitely got to drink a lot of water around here to keep yourself alive. As yeah, pretty much on a daily basis, I drink about 8 or 9 cups of water, and I work an office job. But when I'm out on the road, no matter where I go with my guys, we have we'll grab lunch or whatever and have like a Sprite in the water and to keep the water coming. Even if we go up to Prescott, which is up in the mountains up north of here, it's about 15 degrees cooler. You'll still need that water, boy, because when you come back down, the temperature climbs and you start to sweat your ass off. I mean, pretty much every summer I lose about 5 to 10 pounds just in water weight. At least my fat ass can look forward to that every year. I'm not a skinny little dude. Oh shit, really yawn. Sorry about that. Alright. Really? Prison stripe pants? Nice. Nothing says I'm not suspicious like prison stripe black and white pants. Yeah. Oh, another yawn. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Alright, I'm almost to my destination. Probably about 2 miles out. Singing horribly, that's me trying to sound like the music in my helmet, or if you see the picture bobbing up and down or anything like that, I'm either bobbing to the music or dancing like an idiot while I'm riding down the road. Ooh, don't you come out here, boy. Alright, oh, man. Gotta love these little in-between lights. Unfortunately, in this part of town, there's about a light about every half mile or so. And their timing is usually off. So that's stupid. You think you want to keep everybody moving down the road by keeping the lights green for a little while, at least in sync, but really that's not what happens. What's the price of gas at this place? $2.79. And what about Circle K here? $2.79 as well. Alright. Not bad. That's about our average in this town. I mean, for a while there it was like $1.89, and that was awesome. You could fill up the bike with premium at like $2.25 a gallon for like $8. I miss those days. Like when I first started riding 10 years ago, it was what, 05? Was that before Hurricane? Yeah, before Hurricane Katrina. And gas prices were cheap, and then all of a sudden Katrina hits, and we're pissing and moaning about $2.10, $2.12. Well, I I'd love to have $2.10 a gallon for gas right now. Yeah, I don't think it's ever price of oil per barrel, man, being at about $60 right now. We should only be paying like $1.50, $1.40 for gas. I mean, hell, back in the day when I was in high school, we were paying 89 cents when I graduated. I could fill up my little shitbox Pontiac, a 12-gallon tank for $10, and that'll last me all week. God damn. The frickin' oil company's got you by the nuts. Not a damn thing you can do about it. Alright, it's green, y'all. Let's go. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Alright, Ragnar, let's go. Whatever the Iron Man that is all about. Alright. Cool. Alright, the visor opened up. There we go. See how different the audio is. You can actually hear my voice over the wind noise. Ideally, my helmet will have the chin curtain on it, so I can actually be heard or block out some of the noise. Okay, this is my turn here. Alright. Alright. Take a right. Or sorry, left. And my first right.